What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing a brief market update on where we sit now. Do we have a momentum shift, or are we going to continue to see this uptrend? We're going to check out the chart and see what it tells us. All right, guys, remember, you know what it is. This is not financial advice. So let's get to it. So we are in the S&P 500 chart, guys. And this is where I base my market sentiment out of. And this white line is where I did my last video. If you guys didn't see, go watch it. Rally or crash. And I was expecting a brief rally before the crash. And not that the rally surprised me of the timing, but the magnitude. And I think it surprised a lot of people because you could see already here we were oversold. This white line represents when I dropped that video. We were oversold here and responded about 18% so far, and that is massive for a run, guys. You could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green weekly candles. That is great. So I'm going to turn the drawings on, and we're going to get into what happened here, guys. I don't need the gaps right now. We'll go to the daily chart for this. Ooh. Okay, guys, you can see this white line again is when I dropped that video, March 16th. And like I said before, I was expecting a rally timing wise, but I was not expecting this magnitude of a rally. And this response zone, if you watch my last video, I adjusted briefly based on just slightly based on some of the elements here. And you could see we came down and we found support on it. And then the market makers gapped it down below this low support in this zone. And it was a fake out. And I believe, guys, this fake out was just purely to close this 4-hour gap here. I'm not huge on, identifying the 4-hour gaps in the S&P 500, but you could see we've had these fake outs before to close it. And I think the gap down with the fake out just to close this gap, because you could see right after that, we immediately responded the next day right back into the zone. And usually fake outs, once we fake out past a level, below the strength of the 200-day moving average, if you recover quickly, that's usually a indicator that it was a fake out. So after we regained support in this zone, you could see now we were trading under these EMA lines, guys. And to me, the beginning of this rally happened with this gap. You could see the market makers gapped it. This is a lot of resistance here. All these EMA lines of resistance, the trend channels resistance. You have this decision zone. You could see from my last video, we get rejected, we find support. So that's kind of a, let's call it, like a decision zone, like I said. And we gapped above that. No coincidence, we gapped right above on top of this trend channel, found support on the overheated trend channel. And you know what happened after that, guys. It was all bullish from there. Before I get into what I think is going to happen next, guys, with the chart, you know what it is. My premium content's on patreon.com/GainsKeeper Trading. Please feel free to subscribe on YouTube. It's much appreciated. Every subscriber counts to me, guys. We have a premium vault of tutorials, trading systems where you can learn from beginner to advanced, swing trades from low cap to large cap. If you want to get a quick play, we have those. If you want less exposure to risk, we have those type of swing trades too, guys. And we do weekly breakout stocks as well. So feel free to subscribe on YouTube, but my premium content is here if you want to learn how to trade. Patreon.com/GainsKeeper Trading. So where do we stand now with the market, guys? And I'm going to take you to the weekly chart, and I'm going to show you a couple things. Remember, this is just a brief video for an update, and I'll turn the indicators off real quick. And you could see here from this downward move, I will do a Fibonacci retracement, a downward forward Fib retracement. This maps out, extension levels to the upside. And if we go back to the daily chart here, you could see one of our rebalance zones, the golden zone here, get gapped up above that. And every time we reached a significant zone, I like this 1272 level, you could see we got rejected multiple times. The price was trying, and then we broke it and then gained support on it. Same thing with the 1618, rejected and then found support on it. So now we have support on this 1618 retracement, and we have other retracement levels to the upside as well. Oops, sorry, guys. So there is room to the upside to go. But to me, the market is sending a little bit of a warning signal, excuse me, guys. And I'll show you this real quick. We're going to turn the drawings off here. Okay. So keep an eye on this. We're in the weekly chart now, guys. Keep an eye on this RSI. You could see we have from this point, we have this major uptrend, guys. Higher, 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 higher. You get the picture. But you could see here, if I draw a line in this is the macro, so this is the overall long of the market here, you could see we are slowly losing strength on the RSI. So the price is going higher, but we are losing strength on the RSI, guys. And even in the monthly chart, if I go to the monthly chart here, turn the drawings off one more time, you could see this is a bearish divergence forming in the monthly chart, which is very strong. You could see the price higher high here, lower high on the monthly RSI. Now, you may ask, does that mean the top is in now? Absolutely not. That does not mean that at all. It could be, but I don't believe so. These are warning signals. This is not a like strong indicator of the now. It is a warning signal for the future that the market is losing strength, and we need to see something like a weekly break or like a lower low on the weekly chart for we need confirmation before we could say the market reaches top. This is just early warning signs, guys. So remember, not financial advice. Don't get greedy. Stick to your strategy, and you will be successful. So back to the drawings, guys. Like I said, we do have this room for the upside. We're in an expansion process, guys, now. When the market creates new levels like this, all the stocks create new higher highs, all these stocks, Nvidia, Apple, Amazon, they're creating higher highs, they're expanding. So the zones will change. So, we have keep these extension levels in mind, particularly the 2618. I like that one a lot. It's a very strong one. But you could see to the downside when we do come down, and we will come down, but it's a matter of timing and strength. We have these gaps here. We could find support on these EMA lines, find support on the top of this overheated trend channel. We have a gap here at 66.21 with the daily 200 moving day average there, guys. That is a strong support as well. My response zone still stands strong. And if we want to talk about lower prices, guys, my original video, these prices still stand, and I know you don't want to hear that. No one wants to see the market crash unless you're short. We still have this weekly gap let me turn the indicators off. We still have this weekly gap at 56.76, and from the top right now, that would be a 23% change loss, and you guys would say I'm crazy, but look at the history of the S&P 500, guys. This is just how it works. Look at the last weekly gap that got closed here, 22%. Let's go to the weekly chart. Sorry, guys. And we had from this peak here, 27%. You guys get the picture. I believe this was during COVID, 35%. So just when you think everything's looking great, which it is right now, guys, and I'm not saying this is the top right now, this is just an explanation of the momentum weakening on the RSI in the macro, guys. And we would need confirmation on a small time frame for a dip. But don't get greedy. A lot of these big tech stocks are maxing out their prices, it looks like. So keep an eye on those. Tesla still has a little bit of room to run. There's a weekly gap. I think Google had a little bit of room to run. If you check the charts, guys, check my charts, my videos, and you'll see. But a lot of those look like they are formed higher highs already. All right, guys, have a blessed trading week, and I hope this helped.